understand that when the prophets say, for example, Tubal, he is speaking of the descendants of Tubal, who is the grandson of Noah. So where Tubal went and his descendants formed a nation, that nation will be what the prophets refer to as Tubal. Okay, Moab, for example, Edom, who's Esau, Jacob obviously is Israel, etc., etc. So that's important. And I'm going to spend some time here describing the Noah lineage, just so we can get an understanding of who these players are in the battle of Gog and Magog, because it's not just Magog. It's multiple, right? We got Meshech and Tubal. We got Gomer. And then we got Sheba and Dedan and Tarshish. Okay, so when the prophet is like turning to these nations and saying, Meshech and Tubal, this is what the sovereign Lord says. He's speaking to where those grandsons of Noah and their descendants went and populated and formed into nations. So first and foremost, the word Gog is not a nation. The word Gog means the roof or the top, overhead. So it is the dictator or the ruler. So when he's speaking to Gog, he's saying the ruler of, right? Gog and Magog. He's saying to the ruler of Magog and to the nation of Magog. And Magog was a grandson of Noah through the lineage of Japheth. So Japheth is the son of Noah, and then Japheth had a son named Magog. And Magog will populate the northern regions above Israel. Another key point to notice is that when it's speaking of the north, the east, the south, and the west, or the opposite direction for the camera, but it is speaking from the perspective of Israel. So wherever you are in the globe today is not where those directions are set to. It's set to the nation of Israel. So north would be north of Israel. South would be south of Israel. Africa. East would be Asia Minor. Arabia, Saudi Arabia, and the Arabian nations, Middle East. And then west would be Greece and the Isles of Greece, or what are called the Isles of the Gentiles, who Noah's grandson Javan, which Javan in Hebrew means Greece. So Javan would populate Greece to the west of Israel.